Wanna be my man.
Brown liquor made my dog insane. Booted up with geek, it's the same thing.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Josie P here, and today we're gonna be going over these ratings right here. The Madden 18 detailed QB ratings. It's nothing special, but I just want to go over them real quick, give you guys this content as quick as possible. Shout out to MaddenSchool on Twitter for dropping these ratings. They've been dropping ratings the whole entire time. As you can see, as you scroll down, they have Jarrell Casey, they have Lawrence Timmons, TJ McDonald. You know, it's nothing crazy rating wise, but they have been dropping a little bit of ratings. So if you guys want to go ahead and shoot them a follow, that would be cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and go over the detailed QB ratings. I want to talk about some things that I don't like, some things that are going to be interesting, and then I want to talk about off these ratings, what teams could be good this year and what teams could be bad. Because when I was talking to Rex, I know that he said that this year threshold is really big, and if you have a quarterback that can really, you know, that has great stats like Tom Brady, he's going to make every throw. But if you have a quarterback like Eli Manning, you know, he's not going to make a lot of good throws.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
You can expect more overthrows. So to start off, Tom Brady, you already know he's gonna have a 99 overall. He's the fucking cover boy, you know, he's pretty boy. That's how Tom Brady is. He's gonna have almost everything amazing, including deep. You can see this year they're gonna have deep, low, like usual. They've been doing that for a while now. I think it was Madden 15 when they started implementing it, actually, my fault. And then we got A-Rod, 98 overall, 79 speed. A-Rod looks like the quarterback to use. The Packers could be one of the best teams to use this year if they get a user. Madden 16 and 7, well, Madden 15, they were really good because of Julius Peppers. 16, Peppers wasn't too good. I actually think he got cut. And then this year, there's no good user except for like John Ryan with like 84 speed. And the running back is okay at best. Eddie Lacy really hasn't been like a Madden running back because he's slow and bulky. Then you got Matt Ryan at a 96. I think going into this year, the Falcons and the Raiders are going to be the two best teams in the game. I mean, the Falcons didn't lose anybody and they picked up Takk McKinley, a really good pass rusher, so you can send him and Vic Beasley. They're going to be nasty. The Raiders, they picked up Obi. You already know. They picked up Obi, Marshawn Lynch. They got some pretty good weapons, and they didn't really lose anybody, so it's like they're going to piece together to be a really good Madden team this year. You also have Khalil Mack, Bruce Irving, Reggie Nelson, so I mean, that team is going to be really good, I feel like. Then we're going to go Drew Brees. I feel like Drew Brees should be a 96. Drew Brees has always been good in Madden. I know he's actually always been good in real life, and it's never really translated over to Madden. There's been a couple of Maddens where people have used the Saints, maybe because of height with Marcus Colston, so you could rocket catch, or maybe because, you know, they had a very like potent defense at one point. If you guys remember Bounty Gate with Greg Williams, well, they had a good defense in Madden because of it at the time. So even at that point, I feel like the Saints were okay, but they kind of disrespect, if not kind of, they always disrespect Drew Brees. I feel like he should be right at the same ratings as Matt Ryan. So I'm kind of mad about that. Ben, my boy, go Steelers. I feel like he was, you know, it was okay. 91 overall isn't the best, but it's not the worst. He has 69 speed. Oh no, that's Drew Brees, my fault. He has 74 speed, and I feel like Ben should have higher speed. I know he's slow, but he's so elusive. Maybe there should be like, maybe he gets more elusiveness then, or like I feel like when you play with Ben, there's a chance that if you send a corner, I'll be able to break off that sack. I feel like, you know, that's the same thing with Cam Newton and a couple other quarterbacks. And Ben is one of those dudes that he'll stiff arm. Like he stiff armed Terrell Suggs before in the face. You know, Ben's not scared to do it against anybody. So I feel like he should have like some type of high strength where he doesn't get sacked. Going into it, Russell Wilson is the second fastest quarterback on this list, beating out Cam Newton. He has 86 speed. The Seahawks this year are going to be a good team. They're going to be a good Madden team. They have a good ground game with Rawls, even though their O-line is bad, and that defense, man. And if zones play like they've been saying it's going to play this year, you know how they say it every year though. Cover 2, cover 3, the Seahawks are going to be hell. Cam Chancellor in the box, Earl Thomas, Sherman, your user, and Bobby Wagner. You know they're always going to have a weird user. Maybe McDonald's back. Then you have on the D-line, you have Bennett, Averill. You got, I mean, that team's going to be KJ Wright. The team's going to be nasty. So, I mean, the offensive ratings are what the Seahawks need. I know Jimmy Graham got a 91, I believe, with 85 speed. Paul Richardson has 94 speed. I saw that earlier. And now Russell Wilson comes in with a pretty good speed. He also has 93 throw power, 91 short, 87 medium, and 85 deep. So I don't know what threshold that is, but I mean, he may not be able to make all the deep throws with 93 throw power and 86 throw deep, but I feel like he's still gonna be pretty good. And it's the mobility that really brings Russell Wilson and makes him one of the best Madden quarterbacks every single year. It's always mobility. Then Andrew Luck is also a 90, only 2 less speed, and Andrew Luck is honestly a better player all around than Russell Wilson. You take the 2 less speed, but you get the 2 more throw power, the 2 more throw short, and you also get the same medium and 1 more throw deep. Play action, and I don't know how throw on the run isn't as good, but Andrew Luck is really solid this year. He's going to be a really solid quarterback. The Colts are not really a team I feel like you have to worry about because, I mean, Frank Gore's still their running back. So it's like, Frank Gore he's going to be 80 years old. He has 22 speed. So there's no threat when I'm saying, okay, I'm going to hand off the ball to Frank Gore. If I'm playing a money game, I'm not thinking, okay, he's going to hand the ball off to Frank Gore right here. He's not a threat. Frank Gore can't take the ball and then do a 1-step and go to the end zone. If Frank Gore takes the ball in 1 step, he may make 1 step his ass all on the sideline because he may get injured. Because, I mean, the dude's 73 years old. Like, when Frank Gore runs for touchdowns, there's trails of dust all over the fucking field. Like, that dude is old as shit. So then you got Derek Carr, 89 overall, which is wild. I thought that they were going to give Derek Carr a better rating. That was just me. I mean, Derek Carr is a great quarterback. He had himself a great year. Madden likes to boost players' overalls off 1 year. They like to size people up. So I felt like Derek Carr was going to be good this year. I think he had 83 speed. And I feel like that's disrespectful. He if you watched him play, he was very fast. He was good on his feet, good at scrambling. 83 speed. I mean, he's slower than Andrew Luck. And Andrew Luck is fast, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Derek Carr is faster. So I feel like, honestly, Andrew Luck, if anything, Andrew Luck should have 82 speed, but I feel like Derek Carr should have like 85, 86 speed, and maybe Russell Wilson should have like 87 speed. Some players that really popped out, I mean, the rest of the dudes are shitters, to be completely honest. Dak getting an 86 after his first year, that's pretty crazy with 82 speed. Cam Newton's still an 88. I'm happy to see that. 97 throw power, 83 throw deep, and Cam's not going to be good this year. I feel like he's not going to be accurate. 82 throw mid, I mean, shit. And then some players that I feel like you can run with. I mean, Alex Smith, you're not even going to run with him, right? Patrick Mahomes if you run with KC, and the Chiefs are going to be good this year too. Tyreek Hill, he got 97 speed. He's not the fastest receiver, by the way. John Ross is. And for example, if you want to run with John Ross and AJ Green, that's a nice little offense with Tyler Eifert. Andy Dalton, 92 throw power, 89 throw short, 84 throw. I mean, Andy Dalton's not. I feel like he brings that team down. Same thing with like an Eli Manning.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Like this year with Eli Manning, the Giants had the best defense in the game. You had Olivier Vernon, Jason Pierre-Paul, User Pinkins, you had DRC, Landon Collins, Eli Apple, Michael Hunter, Janoris Jenkins, the list goes on. But when you get on offense and you see Eli Manning and Rashad Jennings in the backfield, it discourages you compared to the Falcons, where you have Matt Ryan and Tevin Coleman and Julio Jones, and then you have Vic Beasley and Deion Jones and Desmond Trufant and Robert Alford. So it's like Eli Manning really brings the team down, and I feel like that's what's going to happen with Andy Dalton this year. Another team that I feel like you may be able to run with, and he actually has pretty good stats, is Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. They have 2 good running backs, a good defense. 88 speed, which is the fastest. 89 throw power, 86 throw short, 81 medium, and 79 deep. Jameis Winston got 95 throw power, which is crazy, and Joe Flacco got 97, which is respectable. That makes sense. It kind of sucks that they have these 32 quarterbacks, but they don't have any of the starters. Like, I know, for example, do they even have? They don't even have Houston, so they don't have all 32. Okay, they just have the highest rated. I know I really want to use Deshaun Watson. The Texans are going to be really good this year. But looking at this list, some teams that I feel like have moved up in stock because of their quarterback, it's Tennessee. Marcus Mariota got some good stats. Even maybe Tampa Bay. KC because of Patrick Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's going to be starting over Alex Smith anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. Maybe you can even go Buffalo because Tyrod Taylor always has those wheels. I would also go with Andy Dalton and the Bengals just because he got John Ross, and Andy Dalton has okay stats. He has good enough stats to be able to throw deep to Ross. That's really all you need to do, you know. Maybe even Phillip Rivers, but Phillip Rivers really isn't a Madden quarterback. I know the Chargers were really good one year. I don't remember what year it is, but I remember watching old Madden challenges, and they would nano, like actually nano, sting pinch nano with Marion, and then they would rocket catch to either side with Vincent Jackson and Antonio Gates. But when you watch the nano, it's like you can kind of outrun it, or try to at least, but Phillip Rivers was too slow. And it's like Phillip Rivers, one thing about him is, well, a couple of things about him is he has no speed. They give him a weak arm. Like, you're not even going to give him, they don't even give him like one pro, one con. It's like mostly cons with Phillip Rivers too. And with Keenan Allen always out, you can't use him, so it's like Tyrell Williams in them. Kirk Cousins may be good as well. Dak is going to be okay. And the Lions really aren't a Madden team. But yeah, so I'm going to be going ahead and dropping more videos about Madden 18 as it comes out. I know you guys are itching for it, and EA really isn't budging at all. So I want to go ahead and just drop some analysis and, go ahead and just tell you guys how I feel going into the game, man. So you guys go ahead and hit the follow button. Actually, no, my fault. Hit the subscribe button down below. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter, JoelCP_ on Twitter if you guys want to get any updates. And yeah, well, I'm out, guys. Peace.